So this video is going to show you how you can use an Excel document inside your Canvas course. Okay, so first off, you need to make a file in your OneDrive. So how I get to OneDrive, for me, the easiest is in my email area. You can go up here to the dots, click on Launch, All Apps, and then scroll to your OneDrive. Now that you're in OneDrive, this is where you want to create a folder that's going to hold all of the students' individual Excel documents, because every student needs their own Excel document if you want to use Excel real time. Okay, if you do not give each student their own Excel document to use in real time, then they're all going to be typing on the same document, and you're not going to have one person's work saved. It's going to be everyone's. So let's make a file. Click on New. You want to do a folder, and let's call this, I don't know, Capstone Excel Logs. And you're going to create. Okay, now you can see that we have a folder. In this folder, you want to click on the link, and now you want to click Upload, and you want to click Files, and here is my Excel document that I want to save. And this is actually just the template, which may be a good idea to keep in this folder so you know exactly where it is. Now, move this out of my way so I can see. Let me stop this. Okay, so now that I have my actual template here, I'm going to go to the dots here on the side, and I'm going to do Copy To. Destination is OneDrive. Where is the folder I want this template copied to? I want it copied to my Capstone Excel Blog folder. It is going to go exactly in this folder. So just click Copy Here. This is just like a next step of showing you, yes, is this where I want to copy it to? Now, what you have here is the exact same template that you have here, okay? But we want to rename this because remember, each student has to have their own. So you will do this step multiple times for every one of your students. So what I like to do is go ahead and let's rename this one, and let's call this one, let's say this is Jane Powers, but this is her template. Now, coming back to your original template, you're going to do the same steps. You're going to copy to OneDrive, choose your Capstone Excel log folder. You want to copy it here, and you wait for the copy. Again, now you're going to rename it to the next student you have on your roster. So rename, and this is going to be maybe Elvis Presley. Now we have that student's template ready. Okay. Now, again, we are going to do the same thing. Copy to OneDrive, Capstone Excel log, copy here. And now we're going to rename this to the next student on my roster. And I just hit the wrong button. Rename, and this may be Dolly Arden. Okay, and I think you can understand. You're going to just keep and go. You're going to go back and forth until each one of your students has this document. Okay, because remember, each student needs their own document if you are going to use this in Google Docs real time. All right, so let's pretend all of my 25, 30 students are now here. Okay, now to get this to Canvas, the easiest way I have found is to go to Canvas. Let's make an assignment. You're going to add a group. And I'm going to call my group Excel logs. Save. Your Excel log group should be down at the bottom now, and it is. Okay. You're going to click on the plus sign, and this is going to be as not graded, because we do not want to give a grade for this. Now, what I like to do is I like to put the student's name here, and you'll see why in a second. So let's say this is Elvis Presley. I don't put a due date because it's technically not due. It may be a good idea, though, to put a due date for the end of the semester, but I typically just leave this open. And there are no points because it's not graded. So you want to click Save. Now, you want to go click on Elvis Presley because we're not done with Elvis. Click on Elvis. You want to click on Edit. And here in this box is where I will come back. You still have your OneDrive pulled up. Come back to OneDrive. You want to now, let me see if I can get the link without opening it. Yes. Okay. So now I need to take Elvis Presley. I need to get the link to Elvis's document, and I need to put it in Canvas. So click on the Share button and come and click Copy Link and copy. Now you're going to come back to Canvas and you're going to paste that link there. Okay. So this is Elvis's link. Okay. It is his own personal link to the Excel document. Come on down. You don't have to worry about changing anything except for when you get here. Now here, you would want to click off everyone and you would want to type in Elvis. Now, if Elvis was a student in my course, of course his name would pop up, but Elvis is not. So what I'm trying to get to here though is now you just choose the student that you need. So I'm just going to say Miguel, okay? But let's pretend this really says Elvis Presley. And then you click Save. Okay, so now let's go to back to assignments so you can see how this looks. So scroll to the bottom, you have your Excel logs. You have Elvis Presley here. When Elvis clicks on his assignment, he'll immediately just click on his link. And he'll wait for it to open. And bada bing. There is Elvis's document. And remember, this document is only his. He is the only one that can type in it. Now he can come in and he can put the numbers that he needs to put in for his document. What was one? Okay, and you can see the different colors. Let's do this again with another student. So let's go back to assignments. Come to the bottom. Let's now make one for Jane Doe, or Jane, what was her name? Jane Powers. Okay, so you're going to click the plus sign. We're going to change it to not graded. We're going to name it Jane Powers. No due date, and save. Come and click on Jane Powers' name. You're going to click on Edit. You're now going to go to your OneDrive. You're going to click on Share, but make sure that you are clicking on the Share button that is beside Jane Powers, because you do not want another student getting another student's link. Click on Share. Click on Copy Link. Click Copy again. Come back to Canvas. You're going to paste the link here. And now Jane has hers. You will come down here and you would then type in Jane. And if Jane was my student, she would pop up. She is not. So let's just pretend that this student here is Jane Powers. Okay. And you're going to click Save. Do not worry about this. This is talking about other sections. Click Continue. So now let's go and let's see what it will look like for the student. So we're going to go to assignments, Excel log, there's Jane's names. And only Jane can see her name. Only Elvis can see his name. Because of how we set it up in Canvas, when we only assign it to that student, only that student can get to their name or see their name in their link. Otherwise, if they could see everyone's, then you are risking the chance of students typing or deleting other student work. So as long as you assign it to that one specific student, only that student can see and can get to that link. So this is Jane. Jane comes in, she needs to add her hours. She will click on the link and wait for it to open. And Jane will do the same thing. She will enter her time and so forth. Okay. The reason I like to, you have to make the assignment group, and then in the assignment group you have the different files. The reason I like to give the names of the students is because it makes it very easy for me if I know, hey, I need to go in and look at Elvis's, but I don't need to look at anybody else's. I can quickly see, okay, where is Elvis's document? Okay, here it is. Because as the professor, you will be able to see all the students here, but the student will only be able to see their name. So as the professor, in my opinion, it is very easy for me to quickly go find that student. And the other reason I like it this way is the student can click on it and they can easily find the link. I can easily find the link versus emailing the student and expecting them to keep up with this web address. It is always here. It's readily available. Okay. All right. I hope this helps. See you later.